Hey guys, this is going to be short and sweet. I've got COVID. Please forgive my appearance, or don't. I just came on here so that you guys would know, so that there won't be a video this week. Not in the usual sense. My entire family has it, and my fiance has it. This is day 2. It started coming on yesterday. It's not fun, but it's not, it feels like I have the flu. I can still eat. I can still, at this point, taste and smell things. I'm doing everything that I can. Unfortunately, it meant closing my daycare this week after already being closed for Christmas break. I'm unvaccinated, so let the haters hate. But that being said, the vaccinated members of my family, including my fiance, are faring worse than my sister and I, who are not vaccinated. Make of that what you will. I have a slight cough, but I always have a sinus cough, so for me it's hard to tell. I'm taking Mucinex, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and I drink pineapple juice, because the enzymes or something in pineapple juice helps with the cough and stuff. Because the last thing I want is to have something settle into my chest. I have a fever that I can control with the Tylenol and drinking. I make myself, in those moments when I get my fever, so far the highest was 100.2, and I woke up with that. When I get it under control, it drops pretty fast once I take the Tylenol back down to 97.7. And in those moments when I don't have the fever, which comes with a really bad headache, that's when I will make myself drink a glass of water, eat some toast, things like that. That's when I try to get up and take care of myself and my Sandy girl. I spend a lot of time sleeping the last 24 hours, laying down and sleeping. Spending more time up and moving around today than I did yesterday, so that's a good sign. I have an oximeter that I keep so I can watch my oxygen levels to make sure that they're not dropping. They're around 95, 96 right now, which is good. I'm holding my camera, so y'all, I'm sorry. My fiance, right now, that's the only symptom I have is the fever that comes and goes, the cough, which I'm keeping productive. Other members of my family, my fiance, my sister's actually doing very well today. She hasn't had anything else other than the first day. My niece is on the mend already. Other members of my family are like the coughing, the chest congestion. My fiance has fever, aches. There's the general feeling of fatigue, being tired. I'm doing more today than I did yesterday, and I imagine tomorrow will be even better. So yeah, but will definitely have natural immunity after this. Who knows where it came from? Could have come from one of the kids, could have come from, you know, any number of places. There's no point in the blame game, because there's just no telling. But I guess what I want to say in this video is, at least for us, while it's not fun, you know, we're keeping in touch with each other, me and my family, and we're keeping in touch, you know, to keep a track of each other's symptoms. And yeah, it's not fun. I mean, this is day 2, and we're all, you know, I'm already on the mend. If I can keep the fever under control, that'll keep the headache under control. That's the worst part of it for me. But the fever is what it fights the virus. So it's not always a bad thing, but you don't want to let it get out of hand. On top of everything else, when I told my landlord, I was letting him know that I had COVID, because it's a really odd situation here. My landlord lives in my garage, which is really flippin' frickin' weird. He's been doing it since I moved in, and he was only supposed to be there for 2 months, and it's been 2.5 years. And every now and then he gets his hair up his butt, where he tries to bully me into buying this house or move out. And you know, so when I let him know that I had COVID, he freaked out. And then he's like telling me he's going to sell the house in 90 days. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have the energy for this. So I'm like, that's fine. I accept your 90 days and I'll just move. Whatever. My fiance wants to move up our plans to get married in light of all that, and I'm like, no, I don't think that's a good idea to move up. I just have to find another house, you know. And I will. I'm not concerned about that, really. But he does this every now and then. Like he's been trying to bully me into buying this house for the last year. And I know too much about the house to know that that's not a good idea. So, but he did that. That was his response to me telling him I had COVID. Was he freaked out and was like, gives me this big long message over Messenger about selling the house and yada yada yada. And I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. Whatever, I'll move. Whatever, I'm not buying a house. Anyways, so yeah, pray that we all have a real speedy recovery. I gotta get daycare opened up back up next week. Quarantine is only 5 days now, so I should be able to open up Monday. Shouldn't be a problem. Unfortunately, it does ruin my New Year's Eve plans, but whatever, we got to get better. So you guys pray for all of us, and I will keep you guys informed. This is day 2 of the COVID. I have no clue what variant it is. They didn't know. So it makes me wonder, how do they know, you know, about all these variants? And you know, because they didn't have no way of testing that part. So it was interesting. But I'm gonna get off of here and get this video out.